a lot of midlife women that I work with and that I know, I truly believe are not exhausted because of how much they do. They are exhausted because they are chronically absent from their own care equation. Welcome to your daily hit of grace and grit, your quick dose of inspiration to kickstart your day. This show is proudly sponsored by Rumble and Rise. To find out more about joining Rumble and Rise, head on over to graceandgrit.com/ready to rumble. I'm Courtney Townley, and here is today's hit. You have been trained, both socially and biologically, to scan for the needs of others first. You anticipate, you accommodate, you smooth things out. And over time, that pattern has become so automatic that your own needs honestly feel negotiable. They feel optional, something that you'll get to if and when you have time. And we all know how that works. We never have time. The bigger truth is when your body never experiences being prioritized, being taken care of, it lives in a state of constant low-grade stress. Your nervous system never feels safe, and an unsafe nervous system will always push you towards quick energy, emotional reactivity, and a whole lot of fatigue, which ultimately leads to burnout. And I don't really think this is a time management issue. It's an inclusion issue. You aren't including yourself in your own priorities. I've seen this play out time and time again. I have been sharing a lot with my loved ones about this pressure cooker I feel like I'm in at this stage of my life. I definitely am in the sandwich time of my life, which essentially is just a fun way of saying I'm still raising a kid, and I'm also starting to parent my parents in a way. I'm starting to take care, especially of my dad, who has Parkinson's. And I travel constantly to Texas to check on him, which is 3,000 miles away. And between my kid and my dad and trying to maintain a marriage and a career and my dogs and friendships, it's really easy to negotiate my way out of my own self-care. And I'll be totally honest with you. In order to get my book across the finish line last year, I sacrificed so much self-care. And the commitment that I made to myself was once this book was published, this is no longer a negotiable. And that sounds really simple in theory, but rolling through this year with all the challenges I've had with my family, it's really easy to negotiate my way out of my own self-care. And so I have to be very deliberate and very intentional and remind myself of my deep devotion to my self-care so I can show up in all these other spaces and places I care so much about. So all of this to say that when you include yourself, not only do you feel better on every level, mentally, physically, emotionally, but your resentment also decreases. And when your resentment decreases, your relationships soften, your relationships improve, your relationships deepen. And when those things are happening in your relationships, they feel deeper. Your relationships feel deeper and sturdier and softer. Your body relaxes. So dedicating time to yourself is not selfish. It's actually what helps every relationship that you're in. So I want to offer that you're not trying to find balance between you and them. You are learning to operate from a regulated state that benefits everybody. Because nobody benefits when you are exhausted and reactive and resentful. So I want to challenge you today to stop asking how you will fit yourself in to your own schedule, to your own priorities, and start leading your life from a place where you already belong on your schedule. Start leading yourself from a place of such deep devotion to your self-care because it's bigger than you. Yes, of course, it's going to help you to feel better, but it's going to help everything in your life work better. If this stirred something inside of you, imagine what a whole book of clarity and courage could ignite. The Consistency Code, a midlife woman's guide to deep health and happiness, goes even deeper into the mindset and practices that create real, meaningful change at midlife. Grab your copy today over at theconsistencycode.com and keep the momentum alive.